Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we would love to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the men, women, and children that believe on the name YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, and truth and sincerity to you. We say shalom, man. All right, and pretty much, man, we gonna go into the whole thing of this whole system being changed, man, and how ultimately, you know, Esau, he's the one behind doing all of this, man, because ultimately, why? He wants to destroy his own society, man. All right, so that he can bring forth his new world order, right? Okay, but we know that ultimately Esau and YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, they have the same playbooks, right? All the way up until where Esau think he's gonna fulfill his new world order and chip, you know, and put the tiny technology within everybody on the planet Earth, man. That's when the Lord and Esau playbook changed, right? Because Esau think after this World War III happened, right, and these missiles get shot off, that he's going to come out of his bunker and restart everything, man. But that's when him and the Lord playbook changed, right? It's Job chapter 20, verse let me start at verse 19. It says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away his house, which he built it not. And that's what Esau do that on a large scale with these other nations. How he infiltrate these different nations, these different leaders, he infiltrate their land, take the resources, you know, take the goods, and then leave them desolate. You know what I'm saying? But Esau do that on a small level, you know, with Jake, with public housing, with the projects, things of that nature. Steady oppressing Jake, putting Jake at the bottom, so ain't no way for him to get up. You bring that back here too. Yeah, this is Job 20 and 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Hey, who's the poor? Jake, the Israelites, man. You know, we're the poor, right? Go ahead. It say, because he hath violently taken away his house, which he built it not. Guess what? He violently took us away too. Okay? Hey, the house of Israel, right? Hey, he didn't build the house of Israel, right? But like the brother said, he does that to all nations around the planet Earth as well. The scriptures say that he come and fills and take them by violence, that he oppress a man in his house, even the man in his heritage, right? Because he want people to live with the heritage he gave. And he wants to steal your identity, and he wants you to live by the identity that he wants you to live by, right? Right. Say he built it or not, but she built it not. See, in a sense, yeah, a physical house, a place to dwell, but like the brother was going into, the house of the Lord, man, right, which is Israel. The house of the Lord is Israel, man. And Esau is trying to do what? He's trying to oppress that house, which he didn't even build, man. You're like, Esau, bro, you have nothing to do with this right here, man. That's why you're totally against it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord built this house, man, not you. I said, I wanted to say this too, because our bodies is the temple of the Lord's. Right? And Esau ultimately wants to what? Destroy that house by inserting that tiny technology in you, man. He wants to defile the house of the Lord. You got it, bro.
You know, I was gonna say, going to it on the time. That's a good point. You know, why he get the temple of the Lord? So Esau's trying to get like he's proving that himself the previous past time. He's following the temple. So he figured out a way to defile the temple or so-called privilege. That's what that tiny technology is about. Go ahead, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
Job 20 and 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save. It says he shall not save of that which he desired. Right? It says he shall feel no quietness in his belly. Right? Which when your belly is quiet, I mean it's satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Because if your belly making noise, that means it's uneasy. I mean it's uneasy. It's disease or something is wrong. It's not at peace. Right? So So guess what? Since Esau inherited all of these dainty goods through his corruption, his witchcraft, and his sorcery, the Lord is about to reward wickedness into you, man. That's why I say his belly shall not feel quiet. I don't want to say this too. When you hungry, they got something called your stomach growling. Yeah. Oh, Salaki, reward judgment, not wickedness.
I slip of the tongue. But when you hungry, they got something called stomach growling. You know, you can hear a person hungry, but you hear some noise in his stomach, right? So Esau is not going to be, his belly is not going to be filled. He's not, like the brother said, he's not going to be satisfied because he's not going to fulfill his whole agenda, right? The Lord is going to upset him, man. If that's the right word I'm using. Upset him, right?
Yeah, the scripture talk about that in Job. He's going to disappoint him.
That's right, bro. You want to that word.
Yeah, disappoint his enterprise. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that's what, 12 and 5? Like 5 and 12. Did you want that, brother?
Yeah, I'm going to grab that real quick. This is Job. Job chapter 5, and I'm going straight to the point. It says, he disappointed. I'm gonna just go straight to the point. This is Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. When you go into the word, disappointed. It says to frustrate. So the Lord is going to frustrate his purpose, man. You know, it says to be broken. So the Lord is going to he's going to split or like it says break, all right, in pieces. Esau's plan, his agenda. You see what I'm saying? So when something is divided, like the scripture say, it cannot stand. So the Lord, that's what you see happen. The Lord, he has these different alliances, these different nations that he was once allied with. He has these different nations breaking off from their treaties. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. That's a part of that breaking of Esau's kingdom, man. It says, all right, it says, it says, wisdom, sound knowledge, success. So the Lord is going to break in pieces their success, their philosophies and their doctrines, what they have established on the earth, man. All right. Again, like I said, he's doing that by starting with these exits or these different nations from the alliances that they have created with each other, man.
I wanted to say because these nations are all on the corner economically, but politically they are against each other. You know, economically, being like merchants and things like that. You know, they don't want to accord. That's why they all want to accord as far as the tiny technology. But politically, they're against each other, and that politically being against each other is what's going to bring those missiles. You know.
Like when it comes to the money, they don't want the court. When it comes to the monetary system, they don't want the court. But then when it comes to like military, like power, who got next, then that's when they, you know what I'm saying, against each other.
These nations, they don't understand at the end of all of this that it's nothing that's gonna change with this devil. Because you gotta understand this devil ain't just coming to us as if he's gonna help us or give us this help. He's coming to those other nations like that as well. He so promises those other nations certain things as well. So at the end of it, they're gonna realize, look, we keep getting the short end of the stick too. There's nothing changing with this devil. We gotta get rid of him. You know, that's what it all go boil down to. But let's
I feel how important is Job. It's Job chapter, that's good, 144. It's Job chapter 20, and where I left off, 21. Yeah, verse 20, I'll read 20 back. Job 20 and 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. Right. And what do Esau desire? He desired what? The whole world. All of the things that he has stolen and heaped up and got stored away in these different, you know what I'm saying, like spontaneous places. These, you know what I'm saying, off in the cut ass places. Guess what? You're not gonna save none of that. It's gonna be saved for you, man. Whatever you're trying to heap up, these different gold, riches, silver, everything that you heaped up for yourself, the New World Order agenda, your witchcrafts, You know what I'm saying? You having the Israelites in slavery, all of these things that you have heaped up for yourself is not going to be, you're not going to have it. The Lord's going to what? He's going to take it away from you.
Can you bring that back one more time? Brother has something to say.
Yeah, no, so jump to 15 after you jump up, jump up.
Job 20 and 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, and he shall not serve of that which he desires.
And what else he desired? He desired to have our soul, our spirit, man. You know, because hey, the scripture say, hey, Esau already got the whole world. Okay, the scripture said that the earth was given unto the hand of the wicked, right? So, hey, the scripture's also going to the book of Habakkuk how he cannot be satisfied, man. So this devil wants your soul now, man. He wants to overthrow the Most High, man. Right? But you can jump down to 15.
Jumping up to 15. It says, Job 20 and 15, he has swallowed down riches, and he has vomit, and he shall vomit them up again.
Right. All the things that Esau Edom has taken unto himself, it was by way. Like the scripture said in John, man, and he's coming out with the kill, steal, destroy. Everything Esau got, you think it was by justice. You think it was by like him, him being fair and righteous. No, man. This man has gotten everything he's gotten, the position that he's in, the economic system. Everything was by fraud, man, by deception, and by straight wickedness, man. He blew your nations to get them to be up under him. In the kingdom, see, we gonna suppress the heathens. They gonna be up under us, of course, but we still gonna deal righteously, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you know, just like if you read about Solomon, well, Solomon had what was the heathen Aaron, that's his name, Hiram, the dude that built the temple. He dealt fairly with him. He dealt fairly with him. Solomon didn't deceive him and get over him. He like, look, man, you build this for me. You do X, Y, Z. I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you this, man. So in the kingdom, we gonna be on top of everybody, but we gonna still deal righteously, bro. That's how Jake is now, bro. If you want something done, say you want something, I give it to you. Like, look, what's the price? I give it to you. Esau got alternative motives.
And then Esau always like talking about how he worked. You know what I'm saying? How him and his family worked. All this shit I got. You know what I'm saying? I had to work for my ancestors. You worked wickedness to get that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to do wicked. Yep. It's easy as hell to do wickedness, man. But it's hard to fight to be righteous, especially when you in a wicked ass society, man. So Esau, Edom, you stay bragging and boasting about how you work for this, that, and the third, and how you work to get in power. You work wickedness, man. And another thing too, the Lord allowed you to have access to the left-hand spirits. The Lord allowed you to put His people into captivity. The Lord allowed you to do all of these things, man.
Yep, and that's why you can see like the witchcraft, like the demons ain't as heavy now. Because it was Esau, like back, the 50s and 60s and all that. Like that witchcraft that Esau had on Jacob, it was heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's starting to wear off, man. You seeing regular Negroes that start to be aware of who this man really is, his motives. You know what I'm saying? They aware of the false flags and the secret societies and all that. A regular nigga at the barbershop, you still game on that, man.
I was gonna say this too, and that's a beautiful point you made, and that's what's ultimately gonna lead Esau to come down and have a great rap, because he's not gonna have no counsel no more from those left-hand spirits, and he's just gonna be like, you know what? Because those left-hand spirits, they give Esau, they give him power, but they also give him his deception moves. They teach him how to be sly and deceptive, right? And how to sneak things upon people and move in certain ways and pussyfoot and things like that. But once those left-hand spirits leave Esau, he's gonna go to that plan B. Right? That's all this devil know how to do. Deceive, to kill, be a murderer.
I'm gonna finish up this last little bit. Job 20 and 15. It says, "He hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. Yahawah shall cast them out of his belly." Right. So the Lord allowed you to get access to all the things that you have. Now the Lord about to take it away, man.
One more, verse 17. Verse 17.
Verse 16, it says, "He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him." He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Verse 18 to 20.
Verse 18, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Right, he gonna restore all of the things that he's taken from us, because initially it belongs to us, and ultimately it's the rulership of the world, man, that we gonna take back, right? Along with the other things that come with it, like the different, artifacts, different ancient relics, stuff like that, the gold, the rich.
He stole a lot of Jacob Benches too, man. Like the patents and stuff like that. A lot of Jacob created a lot of the things that we see. But he took all that, took the credit for it, took the credit for how to design these things. So man, we gonna get all that back and then some, man. You know? Go ahead, I got to flip it real quick. This is Proverbs 10, it's in verse 2 in the NLT. It says, tainted wealth has no lasting value, but right living can save your life. But that's what you see. What you see before you is tainted wealth, because it's not his. You know what I'm saying? So he took hold of merchandise that's not his, so it now become tainted. You know what I'm saying? Which now, because it's not that the currency has, well, the currency changed because you got the fiat and all that. But I'm saying, like, gold and all that, what he had took up from us, like land and resources, it ain't like that changed. It's just the nigga who owns it now. It's the problem. So the gold and everything that produces life on the earth has become tainted because the nigga who runs it all, he's the son of perdition. He's the man of death, the man of sin.
Yeah,
so
he's defiled.
Exactly. So when he uphold it, it don't push out his natural ore no more. It pushes out what he is.
Man. Anything above defiled versus touch is defiled now.
Exactly.
It's unclean. He's unclean.
James 5.
It's the book of James, chapter 5, in verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right. The rich man represents Esau, Edom, man, and his nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you compare that with the 16th chapter, it goes to Lazarus, the rich man. The rich man represents Esau, Edom, man.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Right, and the brothers was just going into how his riches are corrupted. How? Like, it's because of how he got to him, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically blood money, man. Because remember what happened with Judas? You know what I'm saying? He took the silver and all that, right? He took the shekels, but like, what was the corruptness behind it? It was how he got to it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was right, but it was a dirty act that was behind it, man. That's why, it's like I said, in this day and age, you got something called blood money or blood diamonds, man. Like when they go over there to Africa, you know what I'm saying? They steal them diamonds or kill somebody for them diamonds. That's where you get the term blood diamond. You know? Right.
That's why in the streets, make sure you don't cover the camera up, though. Oh, God. When you in the streets hustling, they got a term, they call that dirty money. Yeah. Okay, but then they do what? They run it through a business to turn it into clean money, yo. You know? That was a perfect point.
That's the intentions. Esau's intentions is never good. You know what I'm saying? And it has spread all throughout the earth to where the majority of our people have bad intentions, man. Or dealing with amongst their own people. They ain't dealing with themselves, man. How the hell you got bad intentions dealing with your own self? So how much more for anybody else? James 5:3. Your gold and silver is canker, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as over fire. Ye have been present together to the last days.
And every day that it's doing is basically for the nation. Like I said, it might seem like the things he's doing is well, it is wicked shit. It is wicked, but it's ultimately it's gonna be for the betterment, because all the shit that's happening, like him fucking up the economy and all that, that's good for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it leads to the destruction.
That's why that's a beautiful point you made, because the things that Esau are doing is more than prophecy. But in his law, it's unset prophecy. So that's why it's working out in our favor, is because the more that this devil do, the closer we get to the kingdom. That's why you heard somebody say, look, man,
Bro, there you go, bro. That Corinthians, man. that's the thing. Like I said, we the only ones who really like rooting this man on. We cheering him on. We like, come on with it, man. Because it's going to say at destruction, the famine, I shall laugh, man. The book of Job, man. Everybody else, they want this man to back down and hopefully recover society and everything get better. But we like, no, we want this shit to crash, man.
Yeah, I got this definition for the word canker. It's the online etymology app. It says canker, right? Because it says his goal is canker. So this is it says spreading ulcer, cancerous, tumor, literally crab. Oh, crab. It says the form, sword, canker, sword, cancer. The word canker literally comes from the word cancer.
Yep.
So you saw that. Hey man, you're cancerous, right? Your goal, everything that you have stored up is cancerous. It's bad.
That's why he said cancer. That was one of the terms, right? Now, when you look at the IBM, the IBF, and then you look at like Esau's like currency system and how it got to where it's at, it was started as a cancer though. You know what I'm saying? Like the creature from Jekyll Island and all that, and like the exception of the dollar bill, all that. And what does Esau do? He does what? He sets up what? A bank, all right? In each country, I forget the damn term, man. Essential bank. He sets up. He go up there. He send his troops and shit like that. Or before he gets to that point, he send economic hitman to go over there to try to get you to get the bank in the first place. And if you don't do it, that's when you use that force, that sport. Now that's likened to his the cancer. And like I said, he first, you know what I'm saying, he get the central bank in there, and then it spreads, and then now you got control over it. So that cancer is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say talk about the position. YAHWAHSHI coming to cut off the disease.
I got it right here.
Grab that.
This is about 10 and 8. I'm gonna start at 8 and I'll go down. I go down. It says because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Hey, this devil literally he hasn't done nothing good. No good business ever, man. He haven't upheld no agreement, no covenant, no contract. He always goes back off of what he says. You know? That's why the scriptures say if he reneged, perfect word. That's why the scriptures say if he do it good, he do it willingly, and the last he will declare his wickedness. If the wickedness is coming, it's coming.
Right. When you renege, you put yourself in the negatives too. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, that's what Esau did when he set up the EU. When he set up those European nations, man. He went over there, he set up a central bank, he gave them niggas their own currency, right? And then they asked, what is he doing? He's helping them, right? Whole time. Now look, fast forward to now the EU is criminalizing people who still carry cash, man. So all of this shit is a scam. Esau already knew what he was doing by setting up a central bank in Europe. He already knew what he was doing by, you know what I'm saying, giving them their own monetary system or giving them their own currency. You know what he was doing? Getting them nations on one accord with him so he can deceive them. Like the brother was saying, nothing this devil do is ever good. No business plans, no type of agreements, contracts. It's never gonna benefit at the end of the day, man. That's why the scripture say, trust not thine enemy. Right? And guess what? Esau is an enemy to you other nations too. And you niggas starting to realize that.
Yeah, it's iron rusted. You know what I'm saying? Talk about in Psalms 144 that his right hand is the right hand of falsehood. The right hand symbolizes like the form of strength. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, the father's right hand is YAHWAHSHI. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga right hand, his right hand is just deception. Like it don't push no value. You know what I'm saying? Right hand is associated with righteousness as well. So it's like even when it seems like he's doing good, it's really deceitful. Oh, it comes out. Yeah.
And why you think if you get into any type of contract, whether it's insurance, your car, it's always some shit that upsets you with it. Even with a car note, you think somebody should pay a car note. Oh man, well I'm late paying my car note. Then you learn all this interest just got added, and you ain't paying into the car note. You paying into the interest, or you get insurance with this devil. Some shit happen where it's something that you're not gonna be satisfied with.
That's why you call them contracts. Yeah, contract. This is contracting. You know know what I'm saying? The form
Well, what does a con do?
Exactly.
Deceive the con.
Exactly. The Lord called them agreements and covenants. You can't call them contracts.
Y'all made me think about y'all made me think about the sports world. But when they sign, they got to sign a contract. Right? So guess what? The moment you might sign a $30 million contract, but the moment your performance ain't what they wanted to be, what they do, that contract null and void now. So yeah, it's over with. So now the contract null and void. They got to pay you none of that money unless that money guaranteed. So you sign a $40 million contract. Let's say only 10 of it is guaranteed, and the 30 is incentive. Man, they might even let you make the 10 and say, hey, we better pay this thing the other 30. You got to cut.
Especially if you get hurt.
Yeah.
Them players that be getting hurt, they be doing them niggas dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you right here at your career, then you get hurt. Now you down here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's beautiful you said that, because it was an offensive lineman like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when they brought out that what is that called? Bitcoin and all that. And players was getting their money, they wanted their money in cryptocurrency. And so he was playing basketball during the off season, broke his ankle. The team waited a couple of days. They, you know what I'm saying? You could tell like they were trying to figure it out. Shit, they cut it. And he just signed the contract.
That's the person we dealing with, though. Right. You're nothing more than resource. Yeah, he knows a million gazillion of Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's better than LeBron in the hood that didn't make it. So he knows it's gonna always come because of the witchcraft that he put out there, man. So you what is it? Expendable, all of this, the right word? Oh, expendable. You niggas are expendable.
And that's why jobs know that as well. That's why they don't give a fuck about losing. They know they're not losing for the club. Exactly, bro. Well, some more. Yeah, because when you had it was a point that you had made. Actually, it was a point you had made. And when you jump down to verse 9, it says, the physician cut up all day long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Who that physician? YAHWAHSHI. Who's that long disease? Esau Edom. That cancer that has spread it throughout the end of the. You have to literally you have to stop the cancer in this before it spreads throughout the whole body, right? So YAHWAHSHI is coming to cut that cancer off, man. That cancer is Esau Edom.
So yeah, this nigga has this. That's that wine, bro. That philosophy. That's his way, man. It's all over the world, bro.
Esau don't literally have to travel nowhere. He just uses his doctrine, his ways, his philosophy, and just spread that. And it's like he's there.
Yeah, that's why we call him the prince of the air, because he uses those radio, the media, TV, TikTok apps, all these things. That's him controlling the airwaves, man. Show you that this nigga is the same. Because talk about that in Wisdom of Solomon when it was talking about his son, wanted to how he honored him as a king and he pushed him front. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. But when before he was a dead man, when they honor him as a king.
Oh yeah, his Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When they did that in that chapter, they spread it, bro, and make sure everybody knew what it was.
Basically, when it said somebody like a king and stuff like that, then he had a son, and then the son died. Now he's making everybody hold his
image, worship it.
Yeah, bro. And then it becomes a custom. That's what it goes into.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, water.
I can ask what y'all saying. The deadliest of the diseases and viruses, they move fast. And that's why you see Esau Edom starting to speed up, and they have a tendency to destroy everything in their path. But this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28. I'm gonna read verse 20. I'm gonna jump down. It says, "A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent." Why? Because everything that the devil does in the midst or his pursuit to so-called happiness, because they think that when they accomplish an agenda that they gonna be happy. Everything he does is pursuit to his so-called happiness. He does wickedness, like the brother going into. And the scripture tell you how quick the second chapter warns to them that good is the tower with blood, establish a city by iniquity, which is the piled up sins, because everything he does is if he can't get away with his deceit, his lies, his trickery, he resort to the sword. He resort to rape, rob, and murder.
Yeah, you mentioned that basically the disease spread fast. Like that nigga, when you think about disease, bro, and cancer and all that, Like his job is to what? To destroy the things that make life, give you life in your body, man. Yeah, exactly. So that's its job. Is to destroy life, and that's what Esau's job was to destroy the format of life, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall be innocent. It says, I'm reading from the top, Proverbs 28 and 20. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. Right? Because when you make haste to be rich, you'll do anything to get rich. You'll do anything. You'll compromise. You know what I'm saying? Disregard your integrity. You'll sacrifice things that don't need to be sacrificed. You'll do the most shameful things just to get that money, man, just to get that bag, man. And that's what Esau has done. Prime example, he sold his birthright. The nigga sold his birthright, man. You know what I'm saying? He thought a morsel of him, he was just hungry. The nigga wasn't even hasting for money, he was hasting for hunger. He was hungry. The nigga was hungry, man. And you're a hunter. But you sell your birthright for a morsel of meat. That shows Esau has a hasty spirit, man. Yeah. Esau he wanted when he wanted, that's like a crybaby, man. A little ass kid, that's a characteristic of a little ass kid. If he don't want it when he gonna throw a temper tantrum, and everybody gotta pay for the shit. Yep. That's what Esau do. He throw temper tantrums. Now everybody gotta pay for the shit because some shit ain't go how you wanted it to go.
Niggas, your little brother or your big brother, the older sibling, they can't get their way, so they make you suffer because you younger brother and shit. Like, nigga, what you gotta do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you the one that got in trouble, dude. But he a sore loser, man. He a coward, man. You know, he want to take other niggas down with him. Hey, don't Jake do that too? Like, our people do custom, they want to take niggas down with him. That's an Esau behavior, man. Yeah, just read that real quick, all right?
This is Sirach 27 and 1 in the GNT. It says, many people have sinned while looking for a profit.
Yep.
If you want to be rich, you have to keep blinders on your eyes. It is hard to remove a peg that is stuck between two scrolls of a house, and it is just as hard to remove dishonesty from buying and selling.
Right, you ready to last one? Hold on.
Unless you are determined in your fear of the Lord, the houses is going to come down on you.
So that's the point. So the only way to be stable and not be affected by the house coming down is to be abiding in the fear of the Lord. All right, but and it started off. It said that niggas, yeah, bring it back from 1 and 2. Just read 1 and 2.
Sirach 27 and 1. Many people have sinned while looking for a profit.
Many people have sinned while looking for a profit, man. And then it says, go ahead.
If you want to be rich, you have to keep blinders on your eyes.
Right. So niggas, in order to make it in this society, you got to turn a blind eye. Right? You see the foul things. Niggas talk about the right room or the left room. These celebrities, they got to turn the eye just to keep their status in society, to feed their family, man. So sin stick close to buying and selling. You see what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be nothing for these niggas to give up their rights for that tiny technology to issue into the next phase of life, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think it's just part of the game, man.
Once you compromise your integrity, it's like that's what we saw get you at.
That's it.
That's it. That's why a lot of them people up there that make it to the top, you saw once you like he's trying you basically. You like, okay, if I get that head, if I get this masculine man to try to dress, that's once you do that shit, it's like, okay, the sky's the limit. Once I get this woman, this woman that's an upright woman to start, I can get her to sleep with me and to pay her X amount of dollars. The sky's the limit.
That's a domino effect.
That's a domino effect.
That's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? They got you to do one thing, they gonna get you to do the next. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna keep throwing different bait. They're gonna keep fighting to keep the money.
And then say this: oh, well, nigga, if you don't want to do it, it's another Israelite that comes in to do it. It's a revolving door. Somebody wants this $1 million. There's too many poor motherfuckers. Like I was just saying, like, all right, this is new thing happening now. Well, not the new thing, but it's the shit that's been all in the like the media lately, like the bitch Chloe Bailey. I don't know y'all know that is.
Talking about with
Sworn episode.
Yeah, God, I'm with you.
She had a sex scene in there, right?
Yeah.
Now that's something you talk about the revolving door, right? That's something Esau been doing countless of, like ever since Hollywood got established. That's the thing, man. You come in, you bring a beautiful woman like Halle Berry, like they all of them get that role. Like she had money for it, that was her role. All of them get that role where like, look, all right, you gotta have a sex scene. It's like they breaking you in, and like with the men, they gotta have you do
Gacy.
Well, like this there watching it, I think he had to get shot in his ass.
Yeah, that's for real. So all of
He could have died.
all of it go back to rituals though. That's really what it is. You got humiliation rituals, then you got it's a real sadistic sick man. That shit is once you get up there, man, that shit
Or you can rap to destroy your people too.
They got it even too. Niggas talk about not to go on deep into it, but you got the niggas that was talking about like you got niggas that obviously like no, I ain't with it. Yeah. But they like drug them and have something happen while they sleeping. They have a video like, yo, this is what we got with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro, see, that's compromise that. That's why it's best to just stay away.
Exactly,
man. Like Jake, you need to stay away from this dude, man. Real, man. Right.
Because at the end of the day, going back to what you were talking about earlier, is that if you defile your temple, because what the paraphrase of scripture say, it ain't what they go, it's not what goes into a man, come out of the man that defiles. You know what I'm saying? And so they just defiling their temple, and the scriptures talk about that, not defiling your temple. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, matter of fact, I was going to grab it right quick. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. It says, know ye not that you are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwells in you? Verse 17, it says, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which the temple ye are.
Right, so the Lord is trying to get you to stay here, man. That's what the scriptures do, man. They keep you away from wickedness, man. And defiling yourself, bro. Basically, the Lord is trying to keep you away from fucking up your life. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture says, it says sin is a reproach to any nation, man. And at the end of the day, the Lord, like, look, this is going to affect you more than anything, bro. Just chill.
Especially our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord allowed us to come into his ministry. So with that being said, now we have standards to meet. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be doing shit. So can you say that? You made a statement.
I said the Lord, basic scriptures the Lord keeps you away from, you know what I'm saying, basically.
Right. Exactly. Because the Lord would be like, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't want to fuck you up. So this is what I'm doing. I'm putting brothers in your life to assist you here. I'm giving you the Holy Spirit, right? Angels still. So the Lord's still working with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers specifically, I'm speaking on. But you know what I'm saying? It's me speaking myself first and foremost. But it's just you know what I'm saying? A process of keeping the laws better. A process of keeping that righteous conduct better. You know what I'm saying? Because the wickedness is turned up out here, man. We see it. Esau turned up. These niggas turned up. Eve turned up. Everybody turned up in their lives. So we supposed to be combating it with turning up in the spirit, man. That's what words is doing. Because we at the end. These prophecies about to start popping off. Esau about to come down with great wrath. You know what I'm saying? About scripture.
It's back in Proverbs chapter 28, in verse 22. It says, he that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye. And you see Esau Edom trying to hurry up before his agenda. That's why his brother was going into with Jakes, these celebrities think they about to partake in his wealth, so to speak. Think they about to prosper. All the time, Esau got an evil eye to them to the point where, okay, they doing things behind closed doors, the whole time it's recorded. But they might get so far, Esau Edom might get them put to death so he could take out money from the life insurance and things of that nature. Because it says he that hastens to be rich hath an evil eye. The whole time this devil, he never had the intentions to do good with you.
Right. And a lot of those so-called celebrities, they get put to death because they realize that this devil didn't have no good intentions in their career or to help them prosper, right? And then they get mad, and then the platform that he gave them, they get to try to speak against them. Yeah. Oh, the devil this, or you gotta watch out for this, and then guess what? They end up dead because he's so like, nigga, how you gonna speak against me on the platform I gave you? You know what I'm saying? But that's why, from the beginning point of it all, you shouldn't trust you shouldn't, the Lord have it to where don't even go his way, man. Because ain't no good gonna come out of it.
Yeah, that's why I say verse 17 says about for the love of money is the root of all evil, and how many people are drawn by hurtful lust and fall into perdition, because these people they want to prosper, but ultimately this is not our rest. We wasn't sent over here to prosper. We were sent over here to be under the curses. So when you try to prosper, you fall into these sorts of different snares and traps.
Right. Yeah, we want to sit over here for, like you said, to prosper. We're sitting over here for correction. That was the main thing for us to be corrected. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I'm reading again, Proverbs chapter 28, verse 22. He that hastens to be rich hath the evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. Why is poverty gonna come upon Esau and Edom? Because everything he has done was through wickedness. It's a recompense for that. Okay, the Lord gonna bring a judgment for that. And those who hand in hand with this society trying to prosper with him, poverty gonna come upon them as well as judgment.
Well, that's the balance of the Lord, though. The Lord not gonna just have it to where you just reigning in riches forever, man. There's no balance there, you know. Ultimately, he has to fall short, you know. He'll take the property.
And that's his true state.
That's his true estate. Which the Lord is going to give us our true estate.
Proverbs 4:14, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men.
Right. Well, the reason why, because the Lord already know, like, if this is the son of perdition, this is the man of sin, right? Esau is the man of sin, right? That he's the embodiment of sin. He's carnal man. So if you get around him, then what do you think he's gonna try to get you to do? This nigga's gonna try to get you to go off.
Well, the scripture say he a false accuser.
You good, bro. Yeah, bro. This is the whole reason why we in this position, man. Because of the serpent, man. And you know what I'm saying? Once he got around Eve, bro, he used that witchcraft, that sorcery, that mouthpiece that he got, those cunningly devised fables. And now look at us, man. We in this fucked up position, man, because of this nigga, man. Go ahead, man. Keep going, bro.
Verse 15, it says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away.
Bring that back.
Verse 15, it says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away.
Right, you should just straight up avoid it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it also tell you, give me Proverbs 23, get the first couple verses. Because when you get around, especially a man of power and of wealth, you gotta consider, okay, why am I here? What are you going with me? You know what I'm saying? Read that.
This Proverbs 23:1. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee.
Right, so you supposed to, when you meet with somebody, especially like I said, a man of wealth and power, you got to consider why you, what do you want with me, man? Because it's something, I guarantee you something, bro. Like when two individuals get together, whether you a woman and a man come together, or you a dude, another dude, usually to do business. If you two men, you like, bro, I got a plan, you know what, fam. It's usually to do something, you know what I'm saying? They just to look at each other. Go ahead,
like this, Esau's so rich. It's like, why you want to get little old me from the hood and put $10 million in my pocket?
Right.
What is it that you want from me?
And see, because he sees something in you that he can make a profit off of. So keep going, right?
It says, I'm gonna bring it back from the top. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. It says, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich, seize from thine own wisdom. It says, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
Right, and see, this is the thing, man. Once you get around, when Jake get around these Edomites, and then Esau and show you the bag, and you'll be able to make this amount of money. You got to consider, okay, all right, the contracts and all that. Like have a lawyer and all that, you got to consider what is he trying to ultimately get you to do. And I can guarantee you it's gonna go back to going against YAHAWAHSHI, man. That's ultimately what it's gonna go back down to, man.
Because he's the devil. Remember, he's a false accuser, metaphorically applied to a man opposing the will of the Heavenly Father. So he's the opposite of righteousness, right? So everything that is on his side is wickedness, right? And this is why when Jake see that number, they just instantly sign, right? They just instantly sign, and then they get fucked in the end, right? And now they've been rapping about all of this shit, right? Because you gotta understand this too. In the music industry, Esau don't want you living it. He wants you to talk about it, right? And that's why they got what you call the hip hop police, which means if I'm rapping about shooting a nigga down and selling bricks of cocaine, the hip hop police gonna investigate my rhymes to make sure they ain't real. Because Esau, look, nigga, we need you out here. You are influence to your own people. We don't want you rapping. And that's why you see niggas like Rollo and niggas like that getting caught 400 pounds on the fucking private jet. Esau throwing their ass in the sling in the fucking jail.
But that's beautiful though, brother. It's just like hit me in thought, because you sit there, right? And when you really think about it, that's what Eve do to our people. They push the dope. They push the methamphetamine. They put it in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? They got Jake rapping about killing Jake. But guess what? That's what he been doing to Jake. Killing Jake. Pushing them drugs. So they literally set Jake up to rap about the shit that they do to her. You know what I'm saying? They use you to do what they do to our people. But they let you know how 2/3 of our people go ahead and handle with the enemy. Why they gotta catch that same destruction?
It's Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Or all people, man. All these rappers, man. You know, pastors. All if you were an Israelite, man, and you were a high authority in the society, best to believe that 99.9% of the time you're involved in causing our people to err, man.
It says, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Right, our own people. Because look, nigga, you took this bag and you rapping about bricks, and then Esau throw the 808s in there, and then those to put spirits on Jake, and not Jake riding in the car thinking about getting money, and next minute you know Jake catching a drug case, or Jake getting put to death during a home invasion or some shit, man. Or you in the club. Hey, that's why they used to make certain songs back in the day, man, to build our spirit up, like, let's get it on. When our parents and grandparents used to listen to shit like that, they used to be in a good ass mood, man. You know, after a fucking hard day of slaving, they hear a song like, let's get it on. Now it's, you know, Jake in the club, shoot him up, bang, bang, throw your hood up. Next minute, you know, shots going off, man.
And just to support your statement, which is beautiful. Oh yeah, Jake don't even listen to the lyrics no more, man. Jake just hear a beat and just get the.
Yeah.
And don't hear shit else but the beat. You in your own world.
And that's why the niggas who make the producers, they get more money. The niggas who make the beats, the niggas like Scott Storch, multi-millionaires who just get those sounds together. Those sounds make a difference. It's a spell.
That's why they.
Nah, because like when you think about like them horror movies, or think about movies with or think about those movies with the suspense behind it, how the music is sent off that vibration. You ain't even jumping at what just happened. It's the sound that gets you to jump out your seat. You see what I'm saying?
Because movies used to be soundless.
Yeah.
Movies used to ain't had no sound, man. You just had a picture. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, that used to be colorless too. Esau Ben had technology to make colorized shit, man.
Because like you said, it used to be played. You feel me? They were played.
It was loud.
They didn't have all that, you know what I'm saying? They have all that sound. You know what I'm saying? Everything was what you call it, improv. You know what I'm saying? I'm acting off you, you acting off me. You know what I'm saying? We're going along. You know what I'm saying? Now they're adding all these sound effects and all these different bullshit that's going on. But ultimately, that witchcraft. You know what I'm saying?
Because there be shit going on in the. So like, y'all got it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 16 in the NLT. For the leaders of the people have misled them, they have led them down the path of destruction.
Oh my God! It ain't like the truth ain't out there, man. The truth out there. It's just what a lot of our people that are in these high positions, they just choose not to bring it out, man. They choose not to talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it goes down to, man. Because there's no profit in a wicked world when you're trying to preach righteousness. There's no profit, man. If the world is wicked, how the hell you gonna make it as you're trying to make it in a big term with money and status and all that? When you're trying to talk about righteousness, the world is wicked. And it don't work like that. If the world is wicked, in order for you to make it big time, you want to rap about it and talk about it, speak about and indulge in wickedness, man, and push it.
Yeah, that's what Kanye West was. One of the things Kanye West was talking about too. Like they don't let you push what you want to push. You gotta push what they want to push.
Hey, you saw that on the movie The Temptations. When they made them rap the scene, he like, what is the actual name of father now? Why? He like, nigga, you gotta see it. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said though, you can't push what they want to push. You gotta push what they don't want them to push. But that's like these churches. That's some of these 501(c)(3)s. These churches can't really push the truth. They can't push the doctrine. You know what I'm saying? They back by the devil. They get the church to it. So they can't push what even if they wanted to push this, they can't push it. They gotta push what they're told to push. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the scripture said, let them alone. He said, if the blind and the emotion fall into a ditch.
Like a sleight of hand almost. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way they got by Esau, that's how they getting these other niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? One minute they showing you this, believe this, but the whole time they doing this shit with the other hand. It's a sleight of hand move, man. You know what I'm saying? To deceive and to trickery and shit.
Yeah, this is real quick. Spirit coming all up, but this is 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear that's by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. So when you, I'm not gonna go into it, but when you go into that word beguiled, it basically goes into seduce. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Esau do. He could seduce your mind, like entice it from things of pleasure, from the pleasure point of view, whatever it might be. It could be sex, it could be jobs, it could be money, so forth and so forth. Freedom, so-called freedom, whatever. Esau, his job is to lay snares before you, all right, through subtlety, through craftiness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did in the garden. He pushed the form of craftiness, which goes back into because you could be crafty, like it say in the scriptures, Paul said, I got you with God. You could be crafty to bait people to righteousness, but Esau did it to bait people towards wickedness. All right, because he knew that, like he did with YAHWAHSHI, man. The spiritual demon say it. You know what I'm saying? To taunt him. You know what I'm saying? And enticed him with tried to entice him with all the dainties of society, man. You see? Because you gotta imagine the vision that YAHWAHSHI had. You know what I'm saying? He probably seen, and he already knew. So imagine how when you go to Revelation, they talk about Revelation 17, or he marveled at the woman and so forth, man. Because you gotta admit the technology and the things is dope because it comes from the Father. But it's just Esau used it for wickedness, and he's using it to go against the Lord, man. All right, that's what makes it, because it comes from the voice of the Father. That's what makes it wicked, man. The things that is done with the device, like money. Money's not wicked. All right, money is used as a defense, but it's what people do with the bread. It's how do people attain it. All right, the ways they go about it. So the Lord, what He's doing is coming to put a stop to that. Because if this way continues, there would be no humanity left on the planet, man. All right, but y'all got it, bro.
Yeah, because you went into the places and you went into like just like all these things that society like it's just popping to the eye. You see what I'm saying? It jump out at you. But the scriptures tell you, what I'm saying, you got to have your eyes similar towards the Most High. That way you can't get caught up in the things that are around you. You know what I'm saying? But this is 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
It's like you, because like you said, bro, the scripture I just read, it said from the simplicity of Hamashiach.
That's right.
The things of Hamashiach is simple.
That's right.
That's why we don't need much in this life. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Lord chooses to bless us with certain things.
Yeah.
You don't need much to live. You wake up, you breathing all on command. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not like, all right, just every second you concentrate on breathing. Everything you need to pour in society is already there. You see, that's why it says, so what he did was he blinded you from the simplicity that is the Hamashiach. It's very simple to serve the Lord. You see what I'm saying? But he made it look like it's hard. So that when it's brought before people, they like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do this, they make it look like it's a chore now.
Yeah,
you know
Go ahead. But this verse 16, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, for the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. He got you so into your flesh, not to the spirit, like the brother was saying. You feel what I'm saying? Got you fixed on the things that's going on around you, the things that you trying to obtain, the things you want for yourself. All these different social media outlets got you caught up in this illusion, this matrix. Like, well, I gotta get that. Making it where the fucked up Jake mind so bad to where they don't want to work regular jobs. Because they feel like something wrong with it. I gotta get this, or I gotta have that, or I need this, or I need that. But putting you in that same spirit that covetous spirit. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord tell you not to envy the ways of a sinner. But finishing on it, it says, for the world only offers a craving for physical pleasure. And it says, for everything we see, and pride our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from this world. And then finishing, it says, and this world is fading away along with everything that people crave. But anyone who does what pleases the Most High will live forever.
Right, this current world that we live in right now is fading away, man. You don't see it. Because what's happening is the Lord is making that transition where it's out with the old, in with the new, man. But Esau, he's trying to do it in his way. He's trying to get. What's happening is he's trying to go away from the old world and bring in this fourth industrial revolution. But the Heavenly Father got his ass in the trick bag, man.
Yeah, this it's like yeah, this real quick. This Galatians 6 and 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. So yeah, man, when you sow to the flesh, you're gonna reap corruption. It's simple as that, man. You don't really have to. It's very simple, man. You sow to the things of the flesh. The flesh is tied to death, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you sow to that, man, if that's where your heart is at, man, that's the reward you're gonna get, man.
And that's why when this society collapses, it is collapsing right now. When it collapses, like fully, people gonna be so caught off guard. They're gonna be so like, oh my God, like I had so much money invested I had this in the bank and they took it all. It's because your heart and your mind is set on this world, man. With brothers, bro, I ain't got shit in the bank. We ain't got nothing to lose, man. Go ahead, man.
I wanted to say this. Esau got their minds to the point where like they're not even worried about their life. They're worried about the possessions more than their own life. Because if they was worried about their life, they will come back to YAHWAHSHI. But they worried about their careers, their children's careers, generational wealth, their house, their status.
And then, bro, this one thing, man. How you gonna worry about generational wealth? Like, and then, but the people is bugged out. Wouldn't you be more so concerned about like the actual like the way, like, all right, say you got children, right? And niggas be like, we gotta get generational wealth. But what about the knowledge that the child possesses? What about the the mindset? Your children they messed up in the mind, bro. Yeah. Generational wealth should be the first thing you like. Look, I didn't get this person right.
So that won't even be sustainable. Then.
That's what I'm saying,
you know,
bro.
If that little nigga is the one that's supposed to carry it on down, bro, it's not gonna be.
Look, in this age, they can't even say they got the right to choose what gender they are. You want your generation to continue with him?
Oh man, bro. Look, all right. Since you said that, bro, they had this thing. One of the brothers posted. They was asking a question. They said, can a man get pregnant, man? And then people were saying yes. They were saying yes, man. When you type in that, like one of the brothers posted it, or I seen it online somewhere, they was asking simple questions, and it was asking a college student, bro. It was like they said, can a man get pregnant? And people was like, yes, man. But you see, this is what you get, man. When you just completely detach from YAHWAHSHI, you get a nation full of idiots, man. But like that is completely idiotic, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, they show you that because when I made mention, like if they were seeking life, they would be seeking the Lord. You go to Revelation 16 and talk about it was blasphemy in the name of the Lord for the scourges from the sun. Like, so you're gonna have these niggas, the judgment brought upon these people, they still gonna be cursing the Lord. The people is far gone from the Lord. They far gone from the Lord, man. To the point when the Lord brings the judgment, they still not gonna repent, man. That's by design. That's for prophecy's sake, man. You said, go ahead, bro. This man is burning.
This Proverbs chapter 29, verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
They said when the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increases, man. So if you want to know what is transgression, sin is transgression of the law, man. So if you want to know why everybody bugging the hell out and why people doing this and the third, it's because the wicked are in power.
I was gonna say, when you transgressing the laws that the Heavenly Father set up, that's an act of rebellion. So we see constant rebellion, and it's gonna increase more and more. Why? Because the wicked are multiplied. The wicked are in authority. They are increased, spreading themselves like a green bay tree.
Rebellion is a sin of witchcraft, which the scripture says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live."
You know, it says, "But the righteous shall see their fall." I know the righteous being the elect of the nation of Israel. We gonna see, Lord willing, we have that number. The elect gonna see the destruction of the space. They gonna see the downfall, all the wickedness. They gonna see all the moles get put down, be set on fire. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great day.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a great day.
And that's why the scriptures say, they say that Jeremiah 30:7. The last for that day is great.
I got a quick one. Psalms 12 and Psalms 12 verse 8. It says the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, man. So
if you want to know why everybody around you is bugging the hell out, it's because who's in rulership. Because if this man was so upright and so moral, because the thing that pisses brothers off so much about this devil is that you faking it, bro. You on TV acting like you look at the Pope and you look at all these Catholic preachers. He's faking to be the children. He's faking to be the Lord's people. And then he holds this upright moral character. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He's devout. He's pious. But then you a devil though, bro. So don't nothing piss Jake off more when you faking it, man. You like that nigga fake.
He started doing all this shit on TV, trying to make it seem like he the hero and he the person that's coming with the help.
Yeah.
But then you open the scriptures and you read about this nigga bloodline. Where his bloodline came from, his ancestors and shit they was doing to us, shit they was doing in the earth, shit they was doing in the world, their mannerism, their character, the shit that they eat, the shit that they do on a regular day basis, how they operate amongst themselves.
Yeah,
It's just nasty and disgusting. It's weird, man. It ain't weird. It's strange.
But you'll say something about it. Look, like the brother said, you want to say you got the Pope, you got all these different Edomite pastors that sit up there and be preaching and teaching to Jake, right? You say something about him, Jake go to their defense. You tripping. That's the man of the Lord. Or you ain't supposed to say nothing about this. Or you ain't supposed to say nothing about that. But look, check this out. You got Joel Osteen, right? You got Joel Osteen flooded down there in Houston. It flooded down there in Houston. And Jake started running to the church. But you think he opened up that motherfucker for their ass? Hell no.
Hey, my brother was butthurt. Oh, see, I see him all my money.
But see, that's like they trusted in this devil, man. But like we said, man, it's like that's what pisses us off, man, because you faking it. You ain't the Lord, you ain't God chosen people, you ain't Moses, you ain't the Lord, you definitely ain't the Lord, man. How the hell the Lord gonna be a pale-faced cracker, man? Get out of here, man.
Unclean.
Yeah, man. I literally cannot watch a so-called Jesus movie, man. That shit pisses me off, bro. They got the Lord up tonight. Not the Lord, but they got a depiction of a man walking on that white book. I'm like, how is this, bro, man? My ears, man. Come on, child.
My ears looking last night, man.
I can't respect this.
I can't either. I go see Creed last night with my E, right? So we watching it, you feel me? We watching the movie, you know what I'm saying? But then here come one of the previews. They getting ready to come out with one of these JC movies. Bro, I'm talking about, bro, I was so hot, bro. She was like, well, I knew that made you mad. Damn right it did.
Remember we went to go see John Wick? One of y'all pointed to the poster. There was the Jesus movie. One of y'all
That's the one.
I said, man, stop it, man. Go ahead.
So like, Esau don't need to come out with no more movies on the scriptures, bro. Just open up the book, man.
He won't though. That's the thing. Like give me that Isaiah was it 8 like 20, I believe.
Oh,
it talks about yeah, give me that Isaiah.
Bro, then it got our people so messed up, bro. I'm talking to a Jake in the Word the other day. We played football together. I'm talking to him. He's like, man, you seen that movie Noah? He's talking about Noah's Ark. And this brother done brought that out a couple times on the line. Like just how all that's fabricated. Ain't none of that in the scripture. Noah running back to go get no woman, and none of that. He was like, well, he wasn't going to get nothing. The Lord said, I'm trying to tell him how the actual breakdown go. He ain't trying to hear that. He's so caught up in the movie. Yeah, because you join hand in hand with the enemy.
Well, that's why you saw make movies, man. It's like pseudoscience.
Yeah,
It's like art imitates life, man. Because if you see, every time Esau make one of those movies, it's like he's victorious in the movie. Just like Noah's Ark, you know. You got some nigga climbing on top of the ark, getting through.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, if I can ask them, they when Esau make these movies, he do that because he's trying to retell a story from his point of view, like with his people, his face, his image, and that's all. He also got a priesthood. Tell you that was as well. Like so, he also trying to prophesy. So he'll tell you the outcome. So he's trying to tell the whole story of creation and how the Lord set everything up his own way, man. That's part of his witchcraft.
Yeah.
Let me get this 2 seconds. But Shamaria, I'm on for the lead. I had to read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, in verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Right, because Shamaria, he said, stop making movies, and he said, just bring the scriptures out. They not gonna do that, man. They not. I'm telling you, man. Like, cause like even when they try to do it, man, they get embarrassed, man. How many times, man? Like I don't remember the last time an Edomite came up to our camp, man. They always get demolished, man. Especially when they come into the apostles, man. They ain't when they call themselves going to the word, the actual word, the Bible. They always get derailed. Like they got the new guy, son Brown, like all the brothers been going. What's his name? Dr. Brown, yeah, brothers. You know, the apostles been going in on that. Like this dude, he brought up Jeremiah, right? He tried to say Jeremiah the 50th chapter is not talking about. He basically said we're talking about the ancient Babylon, and then brothers went into it. They were talking about no, all you gotta do is go into the prophecy, bro. When you read Jeremiah the 50th chapter and the 51st chapter, it is clear that it's talking about this current Babylon, bro. Because when you link the prophecies up, it's like, all right, it's evidence, man. You know what I'm saying? The scripture talks about two Babylons. It's the Babylon the Great, which is the ancient one we were in, and then you have the current Babylon, man. The daughter of Babylon. Right. Some call it the daughter of Babylon and Isaiah, and then other scriptures in Revelation. And you can see the spirit ain't working for you. You be just like Dr. Brown. Yeah. You be like Dr. Brown and vocab. You be thinking this is that and this means this. You don't know how that the spirit won't work to break things down. Them niggas got some nerve, because them niggas so-called be big on secular history. So right. You can't go in secular history until see that the old ancient Babylon never got destroyed by fire. Right. And these shit that says that the prophecy is saying, bro. Right, bro. But Babylon still stands today, man. I agree. Right, that only show you
they only set up to deceive the people, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Esau himself. You got Bible scholars out here amongst these Edomites. They know the scripture word for word. They know the breakdowns. But see, Esau set up niggas like Vocab Malone. Esau set them niggas up, but don't even get them the truth. Esau know the doctrine, man. Because in order to tell the perfect lie that Esau told, he would have to know the truth. So here it is. Esau set a nigga like Vocab up and won't get a nigga won't get a nigga the truth with the scriptures. Won't give him the correct breakdown. Just sit him out there with a damn check.
The Lord did that though, bro. Because the Lord talk about that. The Lord now that Esau took the covenant and sent to it by his mouth, he tried to uphold it. He held accountable, so therefore he got to get the judgment that comes with disobeying the covenant, man. All right, but then it goes into that like Psalms 50. Go ahead, right?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 4. This is going to get this real quick and get right back down to what we wanted to. This is all you gotta do is just start it off from here, bro. And we're gonna show you how this is this current Babylon. Go ahead, bro. In those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together.
Right. What time of history have the northern and the southern kingdom been a person together?
Right. That's what I'm about to ask. It's here, because when you go to the ancient Babylon, right? When we said Babylon, the southern kingdom was the only kingdom that was there predominantly. All right, of course, you might have a small sprinkle of northern kingdom in there, but predominantly it was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. So bring it back.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 4. In those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together,
northern and southern kingdom. Go ahead.
Going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power.
So this is prophecy. This is why you see northern and southern kingdom together on the highways and byways, and they're seeking the Lord, man. They're actually calling to remembrance the things that's written in the scriptures, and they out there proclaiming it, man. That didn't happen in the ancient Babylon, man. That didn't, like I said, all you gotta do is just look at the history. Who was there, man? And by that time, the northern kingdom was already in it was under Salmanasseh in Assyria, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 5, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Right. So this is now, man. This is now. The northern and southern kingdom went together in ancient Babylon, and they weren't crying for the Lord like that, man. You know, now they came back, you know what I'm saying, through the prophecy, the dry bones, you know what I'm saying, and now they start to remember who they are, and they come in and seeking the Lord in the name, man. Yeah, like Apostle Tarek mentioned, Ezekiel wasn't walking around with a 12 tribes sign, man.
Right. He didn't need to. They knew who they were.
Yeah.
Why? When Yahawashi, even when Yahawashi was on the scene, man, which is way after Ezekiel, Yahawashi didn't have to go around you the tribe of Judah, you the tribe of this. They already knew, bro. They already knew who they were. You like I said, Yahawashi ain't had to go tell them. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you have Paul and them come. You had the Israelite foreigners, all right? You had the Gentiles, so to speak. They lost their heritage, but predominantly the nation of Israel knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? It was just wicked. Niggas is just wicked. And like I said, this is where you get the conversion of the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? Where those are the ones that lost their heritage. They fell away, and Paul and them had to go in there and bring them back to the fold. Had to grab them back in, man.
Is there more than that?
Okay.
All right, there you go. Grab that.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Yeah, that's what's happening now. It said they were oppressed together, and a part of that oppression was him giving us, calling us bywords, calling us Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Native Americans, Dominicans, African American. This is all a part of the oppression. And it said it happened together, like the brother wanted. It said it happened in ancient Babylon. We knew it was in every captivity except for here in America.
And that's what I'm saying. The first chapter coming away, man. That's it. Around verse 10 on down, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're going to start to call upon the Lord thing, start to recognize who he was, because there were certain things that still had to take place, man. And you can see that we at the end, man. If you somebody that's still thinking this bitch got another 20 years or so, you out of your mind, bro.
What the Lord say? If you get around somebody and he tell you what he gonna do in the next 10 years,
Get away from him,
bored,
man. Get
man,
away from him, man. Because you know what? That shows lack of belief, man. If you a person, and that shows you ain't hastening today.
And then on top of that, it's gonna show you that his ambition is in the world. So guess what? When they come with that kind of technology, and he want to keep going into society, he gonna take that motherfucker.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, man, when you watch the Esau, bro, and the shit he put on the politicians and things of that nature, the elites, they have goals and agendas everybody this year, but it's always steps closer, bro. Like they be like, oh, year 2030. No, bro, they saying that to deter you and to get you away from thinking. Like they put shit in effect now, man.
2025.
Yeah, I was gonna say that even like Joe Biden and them, they don't know what the leaks don't tell them the main agenda, man. Yeah. Joe Biden and them niggas got a script they gotta hey, that's why
Need to know basis.
a need to know basis. Perfect.
I gotta hold it.
That's why, even when you look at it like a president's speech, that nigga don't look like he's speaking from the heart. He look like they got some shit behind the camera prop, and he read it. You guys, you Americans are gonna receive a stimulus check from the government. He read, so even Joe Biden don't even know the main agenda of the elites. And all he know is that script they gave that nigga to read. You know what I'm saying?
Water for that. Yeah, I was gonna say to match that, because this is why it's important to go into the Bible and for what it's saying, because the scriptures tell us who will be ruling in the last days. It talks about the nation of people that was going to be running the earth, all right, ruling the earth in the last days, man. And bro, I just want to get to it because you can just go to second Ezra first.
Second Ezra chapter 6, in verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows."
Right, so it's saying that Esau is the end of the world. Esau is known as the Idumeans, all right, in the Greek term, or the Edomites, all right. Esau is Edom, as the scripture says. So we're talking about Esau, all right. It says Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Now go to Psalms 37 real quick. 137.
This is Psalms 137 and verse 7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it."
Right, destroy it, right? The picture saying, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom." Right. That said, raise it, destroy it. Go ahead.
"Even to the foundation thereof."
Right.
Verse 8, "O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed."
What it say?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
One more time.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Right. So the context is Esau. It's Edom. But then it says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. It's connecting the two people, man. Esau would be the rulers in the last days, and they would be doing the same thing that the ancient Babylons held custom to, man. Finish it out, bro.
It says, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Verse 9, happy shall he be that talketh and dasheth thy little one against the stone.
Yeah, because they will be the ones that will be ruling in the last days. In order to stop his rulership, we'll have to cut off his lineage. All right, and the Lord is going to do that when he comes back, and Esau's going to try to fight against the Lord so he can see that don't happen. But the Lord is going to prevail. So it's showing you that Esau is in rulership in the last days, and it linked him to being the daughter of Babylon. So when you go into Isaiah 47 and other various prophecies like Jeremiah 50 to 51 and different various precepts that you can go into to link them, you can link it to Esau, Edom being rulers of Babylon.
It's the people before it's a place.
Exactly.
Just like when the scriptures talk about Israel and Jerusalem, it's not literally talking. It's talking about it's the people before it's the place.
Right.
So when the Lord says, "Set thy face against Mount Seir," all right, the Lord's not literally talking about go face the mountains. He's talking about Mount Seir being the habitation of these Edomites, but it's the people before it's the place.
In other words, if all of Edom, all of Esau is to leave America, they have to go stay somewhere else. That's when we go profit. Yeah, because like that. Because it tell you, oh God, man, go ahead, man. Bro, how to precept, man. Smart, you got a precept?
Yeah, I'll grab some. Because you said the daughter of Babylon. It was a scripture you had read.
37.
Yeah, it said the daughter of Babylon.
Want me to bring it back?
Yeah, Dr. Shaw.
This Psalms 137 and verse 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Yeah, the daughter, right. The daughter of Babylon is talking about America, right? Because a daughter is a splitting image of her mother. She gonna take on the character traits of her mother. That's what this place America does. It takes on all the character traits of ancient Babylon, but it's 2.0, a whore.
Yeah, she outdid the mother.
And guess what? And according to the law, if you fought your daughter, well, according to the law, a woman that was a whore, her punishment was to be burnt, right? So this place got to be burnt.
Like I said, it's spiritual as hell how the Lord linked that. Like that, not like I said, the Lord gonna burn America, which is likened unto the whore that sits upon the beast, and that's literally what you do with a whore in our law. So the Lord's so cold, like that's just cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like how the Lord, Yahawashi, like how he fulfilled everything in the law to a technical standpoint. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? How he likened it to the lamb and how he did.
Yeah, right.
I got that though. Go ahead. Yeah, that's the scripture I'm about to get. And then you got it. You got it right back. This Ezekiel 16 and 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Right. As is the mother, so is her daughter.
That's true. Hey, that's true. Even though that's really going into like America and Babylon, whatever. But that's true in life. A mother is like this. The daughter is a split image of the mother. So when you see a mother dressing half naked and her daughter gonna grow up the same way.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, saying the apple don't fall from the tree. So all you gotta do, if you get a woman, just meet her mother and see how the mother is. That's what you gonna probably deal with like a couple years on down the line.
It's so spiritual though, that Titus the second chapter going to how basically it's the rights and how a mother really supposed to show the children and supposed to teach their daughters how to be. You know what I'm saying? And literally Babylon. This place being ancient Babylon, it showed the daughter how to be.
Because what happened in ancient Babylon? In Babylon, you had Nimrod, right? What's the main focus? Nimrod, what was he trying to do? He was trying to make everybody one people, and he was building a tower up into the heavens, man. He was trying to have a one world domination. Okay, that was like one of the main things that you could extrapolate from Babylon the Great. What's going on now? Exactly. Esau is trying to make everybody become one people, man. He's trying to put everybody on the grid of things, and everybody become one. So if everybody becomes one, that takes away all the gods that everybody serves. And now he becomes
just like first Maccabees. Just like first Maccabees. The spirit. No, it's just Oh, it's just like First Maccabee. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get what they're trying to do. Like they're getting everybody to be one people. Oh, so go ahead, Doc. Go ahead. Yeah, that's right.
So that's the point.
You got it, bro.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, in verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
So yeah, so it's the same thing. That's the Edomites doing the same thing that the mother did, which was Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? Now the daughter of Babylon is doing the same thing, taking everybody and making everybody one. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agree to the according to the commandment of the king.
Hey, everybody leave their laws, their heritages. Hey, look, ain't no more. You're not that anymore. You're this. You know, one new world order. This is what you are. Ain't no more Allah. You know, and we're gonna do away with Buddha. We're gonna do Allah's. We're gonna do away with Yahweh. And they already thought they did away with YAHWAHSHI, YAHWAHSHI, but look, that's back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Esau want. He want to do away with all religion, all the gods, and when she the one that created all this nonsense.
Yeah, because in reality, they trying to they making it go back to where
they want to substitute them gods with them. They want to be the God.
Exactly. They want people to worship them.
So they want to overthrow even the items now.
Yep, bro, talk right, and that's how bugged out it is.
They want to overthrow.
Because you had a article, the nigga said, the article just came out and said that they have figured out how to obtain immortality by 2030. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lesson on it, but one of the main things the nigga said in there was that he basically was giving credit to technology. So basically what he said is that he figured out how to be God, man. He figured out how to be the Most High, because only the Most High is immortal, and only the Most High can give immortality. Wisdom of Solomon 1:15. Righteousness is immortal. Yeah, so those
have righteousness.
Exactly.
And then he got this program where they're like if you die with some type of disease or something, what he does is he freezes your body, and when he so-called comes up, he's charging people $75,000, man. He comes up with he's gonna freeze your body till he so-called comes up with a cure, and then he's gonna try to bring you back. Normally that he got a cure.
Brother said cryogenics.
Yeah, he got the herbs first and foremost, but the fact that he got people literally paying him $75,000 as if he has control over the spirit. All right, when the scripture say the spirit goes back to the Heavenly Father, I think you can't call the spirit back down into his own body.
That's Ecclesiastes 8 too. Matter of fact, real quick, Ecclesiastes 8, because I just said that's scripture. I'm gonna say, they show you that too on Austin Powers. Remember, they froze Austin Powers, and then he came back.
But it's bugged up that the people got that much trust and faith in them. Nigga, I'm gonna get it $75,000 to my kids. Nigga, I'm not about to pay you $75,000. And that goes to show you that our people really trust in him, man. They think he is God, and that's why the Lord said, "No, you can't set this man next to you on the same level with you, because he's gonna try to overthrow you." Here it is, the Lord gave this devil a little bit of power. Now he's trying to overthrow God and put himself in the seat as God with his own technology, man. And that's what these Americans, these Edomites messed up at by even going up there, sending their satellites in space, trying to, man, I can't wait till these devils go down, brother.
Talk about that in the scriptures, how we lean upon it, basically, like it pierced the hand, it pierces you. You know what I'm saying? So Esau, you lean upon Esau's ways, man, it pierces you. Go ahead, was it more than that? Are you ready to point? All right, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And them philosophies and shit, man. You know, here it is. Those other nations, they took on this Western culture. Everything that this Edomite opposed, they took after it, man, and upheld it. And this is why you see those other nations, their society is just messed up, man. Their society is just pretty much messed up, man. Okay, because hey, at one point in time, those different nations, they were prospering, they were moving, different. They had some type of structure to it. But now look at it. You know, over there in those other nations, there's a lot of rioting going on. You know, their women are even starting to dress like whores. They're taking on the damn holiday. You saw holiday over there in Korea. You had a motherfuckers died of a Halloween stampede. Nigga would never know Halloween is damn Korea.
That's the wine of Babylon.
Wine of Babylon.
Wine of Babylon spreads about the four corners, man.
Halloween in Tokyo.
It says Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath
All nations, man. Go ahead.
of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
The ones that's in power, they didn't say, fuck it, let's
Get in bed.
get in bed with them. Let's do, you want us to switch our currency? No, I can't got you. You want us to make these laws? I can't got you.
Which you got elite members that's of these other nations.
Yeah, they sit on the table. Yeah, you got them elites, like the elites of Moab, the elites of Ishmael, Ham. They all sit at the table. What do you think those summits is about? All you gotta do is watch one of them summits, bro. Watch them, bro. It's a figurehead or a diplomat, if you will, or ambassador. Each from each country, bro. You got Ham, Moab, Ammon, you know what I'm saying, Ishmael, so forth and so on. They all up there and they all talking about the same thing.
He's the only one that doesn't have a representative.
Yeah, the whole
Like Caesar had like the prophets or all of them.
yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. No,
There's gotta be a representation of Israel.
right. And then I'm gonna say this too. And then, like, say for instance, if you have a Jake, but they don't got one. If you have a Jake, like he's not an Israelite. He's not an Israelite blood. He might look like Obama looks like a Jake, but he's not, man. Or what Shamori said, or he sold the hell out, man. So nonetheless, man, it don't matter, man. Because you would have Jacob go crazy over like these things. They thought it was the first black president, or it's the first black woman, vice president. So fucking what, man? What are they doing for our nation, though, man?
I guarantee she is like woman.
Yes, that's low level, man.
To be a president, that's a low level. For you to be a president. Why, everybody got this dream they want to be the president, what it used to be. I don't know about now, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody had that American dream. You could be the president. That's a low ass position
Compared to who we are and where we from. You know, here that's a high level, you know, but what we know, and when our heritage and our, hey, shit, we ain't, the president ain't even in our vocabulary.
Yeah, you would never have an Israelite at the table, man, because the spirit gonna jump on his ass. He gonna come up. He gonna come up with the that's a heathen. I was saying, sit down was like, bro, the Holy Spirit it'll point shit on that's hard. It'll point out shit that's hard, like what? Yeah. If he had the spirit like where's the clothes, bro? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is our, let me finish this. Revelation 18, in the midst of verse 3, it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And how did they do that? They did that by joining hand in hand with this devil, making agreements with this devil, and partaking in his wicked philosophies to rule the world.
Yeah, because these other nations, they got a hand in destroying the earth as well too. Esau had them doing certain things, and really destroying the because when you read Psalms the 83rd chapter, it tells you how Esau and these other nations, they are confederate against them. So also when they're sitting at these round tables, you know, they're discussing on, more, they're giving Esau more advice and more ways to destroy the nation of Israel as well.
That's why I say the wine of the wrath, right? Because who has that wrath? Esau. He had that perpetual hatred. But now he gathering these other nations to have that same hatred against us. Right? But naturally, they don't have that hatred. Naturally, they don't have that hatred.
But ultimately, because we have been in captivity under all of these nations. And then you got to understand this too. These other nations, they understand that as long as the nation of Israel is down, because these other nations, they don't like Esau. These other nations don't like Esau. Okay, because Esau, he's the world enemy. Okay, so these other nations, they know that as long as the nation of Israel is down, they can plot on Esau, get him out the way, and they can be next up. That's all these nations thinking. Iran, they want to be next up. Kim Jong-un, Rocket Man, he think he's next up.
And too, like this morning, he wants to correct himself, but they do hate us. It's just that the hatred is not as much as Esau. Because like I said, bro, you can walk in one of them establishments, you can tell this tension, bro. You can tell they don't like.
I just want to say this, Jake. These other nations don't have a perpetual hatred.
Right.
The kingdom ain't not gonna hate us.
Right, good point.
Esau is gonna hate us in the kingdom, and that's why the Lord got to do away with it.
Bro, that's perfect point, Mike. Like, because that scripture is saying, yeah, perpetual hatred. Esau is like the only nation that has that perpetual hatred with Jake, where he's like, I'm not letting this grudge go, bro. The other nations, they hate Jake, but it ain't on that level. That's why I said
they gonna love us.
Right, because that's why I said you can walk into an establishment with just straight up boy, and you can feel it. You know they don't like you, bro. But with Esau, you walk into an establishment with just straight Esau, that shit is intense, bro. It's like y'all really want to get it on, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how this shit is. With them heathens, they hate you, but it's not as much, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the shit twisted, man. You know what I'm saying? We be on Esau ass, but it's the hell with them heathens too, man. I hate you damn much. More fights. But the women,
Especially Elon, man. I hate Elon, man.
yeah, I hate you. But like they got y'all women, they gonna get it, man. In that kingdom, man, they gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be concubines, man. Cause you got brothers like, yo, man, I don't know, but man, look, you gonna have a concubine. The Lord gonna make you have what, bro?
Well, I don't want to.
I don't want to have one. Why you gonna have each flavor of each nation, bro? You telling me them heathens? You don't want them heathens, man? Man, them women looking fine as hell. Yeah, right, man. No, bro. You gotta have, bro. And it's a kingly like mentality, bro. Our Lord, who was King Solomon in the coronation, he had what 700 wives, 300 concubines, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's king shit, man. You look at them damn women, man. They be fine as hell.
We don't need no honey pack in the kingdom.
Right, man.
How you think we gonna bring our nation back when we get to the kingdom? We call on the first go around. We gonna have a lot of sex.
Yeah, bro. Bro, come on, man.
This going back on the brother was speaking about the wine, how the nations are drunk on the wine. And the scriptures speak about drinking wine, physical wine, will apply it spiritually. When you drink too much, it can have bad effects. You know, it can make you sick, things of that nature. But it's Sirach chapter 31 and verse 29. But wine drunken with excess making bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling. And also, you got majority of the nation of Israel drinking of the wine. He's all going about with his thought process, going about things according to how he said it go about them. And that's why you see everybody starting to become bitter. People starting to be more angry. You got a lot of men been killing their women, their kids. A lot of women been killing their kids because everybody bitter in the mind. Everybody.
Can I make a point? Because you said America, that wine, right? But when you go into the word America, it means bitter. But you got it, bro. That's what I want to make.
Bitter land. Mirror, Marah or mirror means bitter. It's like you go to Exodus, those waters. I believe the Lord called that place Marah or mirror. It's like if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I was gonna say because everything that this place pushes out, it leads you to become bitter. Like for example, they had you go to school. You know, you graduate high school. Then they encourage you to go to college, and in the end of it all, you owe them. You gotta pay back the debts for the books and things of that nature. And next thing you know, you're bitter because you got not hyperinflation kicking in. Now you can't pay your debts. They come to take your car. They come to take your house. All because it was drinking the wine and you saw eating. And that's tough for that.
No, I was gonna say, that's like niggas in relationships and stuff. You see it on Instagram or social media, a bitch might say she's bitter. Like they start to say those type of terms. You know what I'm saying? They live up to those, or they accept that. You know what I'm saying? The way they've been conditioned. So they're like, oh, they're gloating that. Oh, I'm bitter. I'm a bitter bitch. You know,
That's how they do. They accept that shit.
It should be a shameful thing to be bitter.
Exactly.
You know, when somebody called you bitter, you would get offended.
Verse 30, it said, Sirach 31 and 30. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds. That's when see people starting to become weaker and weaker mentally the closer and closer we get to YAHWAHSHI returning. Like it was a video that some elders was doing on a Jake lady. She was saying she's starting to lose faith. Because people they drunk. They don't got the Lord. Esau, he's starting to show that he is the devil. So people they threw on her. That's why scripture say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the night times.
That's why an alcoholic, a person that's an alcoholic, they feel like they need that wine in order to sustain themselves. So now you not only are you an alcoholic, but you're in the mindset that you need that shit. So when you're sober, you fucked up and you sober now because of the effects off the alcohol.
Alcohol dependency.
So alcoholic dependency. And that's what they doing. They so it's like a drug, man. Esau wine is a drug, and it's like with heroin. And once you use heroin once, you need that fix, right? So Esau got our people depending on that wine, man. That Babylon juice, man.
That's why they're gonna go crazy. That's why they're gonna go crazy when all this shit is saying. So they ain't gonna have nothing to depend on, man. They're gonna have to take other shit, other people's shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and to the end, I couldn't sure that was true, but I wanted to bring it up, but I lost that train of thought. She said about the woman, she said she lost her faith, right? Get this piece of it, you got it right back, huh?
Okay, this is Matthew.
And that's because she wasn't rooted, man. And with her husband, I don't know, did she say she had a husband? I can't even.
She didn't say it.
She didn't say it? Okay, go ahead.
This is Matthew 7:24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
Right now, notice it said, "Whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them." You like in this truth, you have to do things. You have to. That's how your faith get built up, bro. Once you learn about your heritage, you start to do like your actions become toward the scriptures, man. You start putting away the unlawful foods. You stop celebrating. There's things that you're doing to get closer to YAHWAHSHI. Now, I don't know the woman that was in the video. I don't know if she was doing her personal life and shit like that, but I guarantee you she wasn't getting rooted, man.
Faith is masculine. It's not a feminine energy. Faith is a masculine. Faith is masculine. So for a woman on her own to try to step out on faith on her own is never going to work. Unless the Lord behind you, you know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making is faith is a masculine spirit. So with that, right, and it's a gift from the Lord. For a woman, I'll say this. In her case, if she don't got a man, 9 times out of 10, that's the reason. If she do got a man, he's supposed to be there to strengthen her. It's all the way to the Lord. But faith is through the man. Faith is through the man.
That's the reason why, though. When women, it's just the truth, man. You ain't built to handle this society on your own, man. See, it's different, man. When me and the Lord designed men, where a man can be by himself and he can be cool, bro. A woman, you ain't built to be by yourself, man. You too, because of the way the Lord designed you, you too fragile, man.
Yeah. And if you a woman out there and think that what this brother just said don't apply to you, then start doing shit by yourself. And see what happens. Start traveling by yourself. Start taking the bus by yourself. Start doing public things by yourself, man, and watch how scared you get when certain men start looking at you.
But see, that's the thing, right? The Heavenly Father said what? The head of YAHWAHSHI is the Most High. The head of man is YAHWAHSHI, and the head of woman is man. So guess what? If they ain't listening to them, they damn sure going to adhere to the wisdom of the. They still listening to a man. Man wrote this book. You feel me?
You need a husband, man, as a woman, bro. Keep going.
And then another point the brother made, like he said, I'm gonna bring it back to verse 24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings and do it, says, if they hear these sayings of mine and doeth them, I would liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
Right.
James, the 1st chapter, the 21st verse, tell you can't be a hero and not a doer. They got a worldly saying, when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So when you come into this wisdom, like the brother said, you start to hear this wisdom without understanding. You like, I can't do this. I can't do that. It's time to go the other way. But it says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
Right. Yeah, that's your foundation, bro.
That's right.
Like if you do not have a foundation, which your foundation should be YAHWAHSHI outside. And everything that you do is supposed to be centered around that, man. Look, man, hey, Lord, what it is, YAHWAHSHI, RAWCHAA. Everything is about the Lord. See, with women, you get shit twisted, man. You think you can do it on your own because of this Babylon way of doing things. You think a woman is strong, independent.
you hear these words and you cling to them, and then you get broke down, man. That's why even when women working these full-time fucking jobs, man, you like, bro, if you got a household and a woman's working a full-time job, she eventually start breaking down. She can't handle the shit. But if you a man, you got a job, bro, you got a family, you ain't tripping, bro. Of course you don't want to do this shit, but you ain't coming to your wife,
You built for it.
Yeah, bro, you might tell like, damn, you know what I'm saying, baby, I had a rough day, can you help me out, massage me, relax me, but you ain't breaking down to her like how she would. When a woman when she's going through hell and all that, she breaks down to you in ways where
Well, a woman really not strong, and that's why. Like, when you see a man that got a job, like, look at this. That's why the Lord don't got women in this ministry, man. Right. Because a woman can't hold a 9 to 5 and do this ministry. Yeah. That's why when you got a woman and she go to work, someday she ain't cooking for you. She won't want to go to sleep. She ain't built to do all this shit. She only built to be entangled in the fucking living room, bathroom, kitchen, fucking dining room, and fucking laundry room.
That's why she need to stop trying to be a damn superhero, man. Stop trying to take on the world, man, because you ain't cut like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, like, you know, you gotta, here it is, you got a career, and then when you get home, you just say to hell with your wifey duties. Oh, I'm tired, my feet hurt. What about your wifey duties, man? You see, if you ain't had a career, if you just had your wifey duties, you'll be good, man. Hey. But when men have damn 9 to 5 niggas working 2 jobs, they still gonna want to be a husband, man. Come on, man. I'm like to see still do the will of the Lord. Come on, man. Hey, let's go.
We was at work, old girl wanted old boy to help her got a crazy shit. He was like, what you need me for? You a strong black woman. You know what I'm saying? I started laughing, but like, right, bitch, you a strong black woman any other time, but right now, she like, I want to be soft. Bitch, look, man. Look, man. Yeah, you don't get to choose when you want to be hardcore and soft, man. You should be tougher than a nigga down the street, man.
Real talk. You know, that's why Jay really don't speak on women like that no more. Right. I mean, it's just like, bro,
they out of order.
Yeah, they out of order. That's just it. That's all it is. They just out of order right now. We're speaking on prophecy, right?
It says this is Matthew 7:26. It says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand.
I want to say that makes me think of the 3 Little Pigs.
Yeah.
The straw, bricks, and the brick, and the wood. You know what I'm saying? All of the wood, pull all that shit down except for the fucking brick.
And then he came to the first one, he drew that shit down, no problem. That second one, he got a little bit true. And that brick, the brick house was the third one. He couldn't grow down, man.
I was trying to cheap cornerstone. Build your foundation off the house shot.
Right.
The cheap cornerstone.
Right. And then it kept mentioning about it. The first one said you do these things, you know what I'm saying? And then this is when the brothers read, bring that verse back.
This is Matthew 7:26. It says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand.
Right. So if you don't do the things that's written in the scriptures, guess what? Now your foundation is weak, man. The Lord told you to do away with this society. He told you to Micah 2:10, man. He told you about certain things about not being within this world. Use the world, not abuse it. Depart, you know what I'm saying? This is not your rest. The Lord told you all these things. So if you an Israelite and you know you're Israelite, you've been doing this shit. Let's like not this shit, but you've been bullshitting for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Here it is the whole time. You ain't really been getting rooted, man. You just put away the pork and you still doing little small other things that's going against the Lord. What you think gonna happen when shit get real, man? You gonna be like that woman, man. Oh, that's my faith and all that. Yes, because you wasn't rooted, man. The Lord is getting you prepared for what the day of his return, man. Which it ain't gonna be sweet, man. Lord gonna come back. He gonna do a lot of killing, man. That includes family members, bro. That includes your loved ones, man. Hell, some of us gonna die, man. But you gotta understand that if you're not rooted, you gonna get washed away, man.
No, I was gonna say because it say the scripture say it should neither root nor branch. The Lord is coming to take away all that shit. So if you're not rooted in that foundation, which is YAHWAHSHI, you're gonna be fucked up.
I was gonna make a quick point, like for brothers that's what I'm saying, obviously in the faith. Anytime we get that thought or that feeling, like damn. When the faith is starting to, you know what I'm saying, we feel like lackadaisical stuff like that. The Lord usually gives us like a wake-up call.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying? Something happened, and it triggered you to be like, oh shit, let me get on. And you get back on your nines, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
You get back alert. You feel what you ain't supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be gone. Like you be resting, I'm sitting on my watch. I'm alert. I'm being circumspect. I'm watching for what's coming. I'm paying attention. I'm looking left, right, up and down. You feel me? I'm always paranoid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen, bro. You like you said, you're supposed to get comfortable. And what happened just naturally, how women are, they comfortable, man. That's why the woman lost her faith, man. Right. Because you thought she was sweet. Go ahead, Shamar. Matthew 15.
Oh, yeah, I got it. It's Matthew chapter 15, verse 13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up.
Yeah, so it goes back to being planted in the Lord, man. All right. So if you're not planted in YAHWAHSHI, you're gonna be rooted up because you got brothers making mention. You got people in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got people in the truth, and you got. But look, it comes back down to being rooted in YAHWAHSHI, man. Having the true foundation to build that house, man. Because you can fake the funk all you want. Sometimes, like you got houses that's built on like landslides and shit. Yeah, they go all beautiful and shit, but it's really built on a fucked up foundation because the land it's a landslide. That's why you know what I'm saying. As soon as shit happened, the rain come, it wasn't built to last, bro. Yep. So and see, that's the thing, man. It's like my thing is like, bro, each one of us up here, you know what the fuck is happening, right? You know what's going down. You know what's about to happen. Why aren't you getting rooted, man? Why? And that's my thing. Like, see, what our people, they don't really think this is about to happen, man. It's about to go down, man. Because if you say what manner of person are you to be? If you knew that this nigga Esau was going to start rolling on us, cutting people's heads on guillotines, killing people, your vibration would be different, bro. You would be in a certain mannerism where you like, nah, bro. Hey, that shit be going. That's why that's why brothers be on edge, bro. Like when you around brothers, bro, I'm serious, bro. You kind of sense, bro, like brothers on edge, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And the people that we deal and work with, the people that we deal with outside of the brotherhood, you know, just say use the word but don't abuse it. They know we on edge. They like, man, what's wrong?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Tighten up, like loosen up a little bit.
Right, bro. That's they use words like that. I had a bitch tell me that one day, like, you don't know what the fuck I'm thinking about, man. Like, I know this shit about to go down. They say loosen up, like it's damn near impossible, man.
They try to communicate with you. They try to vibe.
Right, bro.
They really want a relationship with you. Whatever friendship.
They ain't relating.
You see, right? You can't relate. If you ain't in this truth, you can't relate because you don't know what it's like, man.
That's why every time you tell a brother about anything you go through, the first thing about I understand, bro. When you talk to somebody outside the brotherhood or outside of a person that don't believe in the Lord, they don't understand. They don't get it.
They don't get it, bro. You feel me? And that's the thing. See, another thing too is the people that's in this war that's still attached. They can't understand when you look at a brother, but I want this place to be destroyed, bro. And they don't understand why though, bro. Like, look, man, if you knew how wicked this place was, man, you would want this shit destroyed just as much as me, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, bro, you'll be around a brother, you look at like, bro, you ask why this place to be destroyed. You want to know if he's passionate about it, bro.
Because they don't got a clue about this devil, bro. They think they got high blood pressure. They got passed down from their father, and they don't understand it's the shit that this devil is doing. They don't understand the things that this devil. They don't know the depths of Esau. They don't know the depths of. They don't know that if this man was removed out of power, that their life would be totally better.
Beautiful, bro. Right? That's the thing. Like I said, and see, this is what we tell. That's why we keep coming out here and keep doing this work, man. We want this nigga to be removed out of power. Man, I'm not content with having a house in the suburbs, man. I don't want that shit, man. I want people to get taken out of power. I want you to be back in order and not be going back and forth with your husband, man. I want the Lord to come back and put things in proper perspective, man. I won't be shut up, man. Give me if your daughters grow up in this society, they likely to be hoes. That's likely. Yeah, bro. If you have children, if you got a son, the odds of them growing up to be in a home is very high. If you got a daughter, the odds of them growing up to be in a home is high.
You know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen
because she's gonna deal with more than one man.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
She gonna in this society. Because guess what? If a woman don't feel something, I don't feel comfortable. I want to move. I want to move on,
bro. And why that said, bro, like that really.
You know why a man deal with a woman longer? Because the Lord said, "He who getteth a wife get it for possession. A possession means it's yours, right? A woman, you're not a woman's possession. So I'm ready to go. I don't feel right. I gotta go. And guess what? She moved to the next man.
That's true.
She moved to the next man.
That's true.
Looking for comfort.
Yep. Like I said, you put that in perspective, bro. And I put it. I say more than likely, but no, it is gonna happen. She's not gonna stay with that one man. You think she with that one man? She gonna be with him? No, she gonna like that. No, we gotta get out of here. Right, bro. The first nigga that she get with, she found out her. The first dude, he got another girlfriend. She gonna get hurt, and she gonna use that as a shield.
Oh, a single woman.
Bro, yeah, then she gonna put on her favorite song to try to cope. Like, no, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. Then she gonna have two of her slutty friends, you know what I'm saying, and indoctrinate her with, girl, you gotta move on and all the other shit, man. And then if you have a son, man, he gonna probably grow up to be a low, man.
Or he's just gonna be a nigga.
Yeah, or that, which is it's damn near the same thing, bro. Because they both with it, man. You got a nigga like little young thug, and then you got a Isaiah. What's his real name, man?
Zaire.
Zion. Right? They changed it, man. But either way, but you see what I'm saying? Why we even gotta have this conversation, man? This shit gotta go, man. Get this real quick, bro.
We gotta get a couple points for her.
We got 16.
Sirach chapter 35, verse 16. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor.
Yep. Yeah, so right, we serve the Lord, and Lord will be accepted with favor, whether we gotta perish or whether we get translated into them chairs, bro. Go ahead.
And his prayer shall reach into the clouds.
What's our prayer, bro? Part of our prayer is that, hey, YAHWAHSHI, RAWCHAA, destroy
Every video we get, every brother around the world ends with a Bible ball.
Right, bro. And then you go shots at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see it, bro. Me personally, I see enough business to the point where I'm cool, bro. I don't want to live till I'm 36 and I gotta, nah, bro. I'm cool, man. This shit, I seen enough of America, bro.
It needed to go.
It needed to go yesterday, bro. Not now, but right now, man. Keep going, bro.
So Sirach 35, verse 17. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. That's all. If I can make a quick statement, that's why the elder Kazak, he always make mention and throw more curses on this place, man. It says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, until it come nigh, he will not be comforted.
Right now, when because you're gonna keep reading, it's gonna go through a list, bro. It said until he come nigh, he would not be comfortable. You bring it back.
Verse 17, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds.
Part of our prayer for the Lord to destroy this place. Go ahead.
Until it come nigh, he will not be comforted.
So until Babylon get destroyed, you gonna be comfortable. Until Babylon get destroyed, you gonna be comfortable. I'm not gonna be comfortable, bro. I'm not gonna. I want this place to get destroyed, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously.
Right, and we ain't gonna stop, man. Like the book of Isaiah said, until the Lord said, give him no rest, man. You know what I'm saying? Right, bro. Come on, man.
And execute judgment.
And until he execute the judgment, man. Because like Habakkuk 1 and 4, man. Wrong judgment is going forth, man. Because of the wicked, man. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say too, it's all a part of bearing that indignation. Like what Micah said, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. If I have sinned against him, he will plead my cause. And then he shall execute judgment. See, right now we bear it until the Lord plead our cause.
This is Sirach 25 and 7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Right, and our enemy, our number one enemy, right, man, is from the fucking womb is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, Caucasian. He is the enemy, man. And our people, you gotta understand that, man. You gotta get it through your head, man. Stop complaining about us getting shot down and having rights, man. He hates you, man. This is his world, man. Get it through your head. He don't like you, man. And you better start treating it as such, man. His women too, man. The hell with them bitches too, man. Yeah, Jake working the castle, man, but it's fuck them too, man. Go ahead, bro.
Fuck everybody that's not on the same page as YAHWAH. Because hey, man, they'll fuck around and pull you away from the Lord. Man.
Shit, man.
Well, the book of Isaiah, chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. We shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
We ain't holding our peace, man. Hey, guess what? How we gonna hold our peace? By us putting up these lessons. By us coming out the camp, man. By us praying. We ain't holding our peace, man. We gonna continue to talk, even though Esau tried to take our videos down. We done said some shit. Guess what? We gonna upload another video. And guess what? Create a new channel. And then when our strikes is done with our old channel, we right back on it, man. We ain't holding our peace until the Lord bring the famine of the word, man.
Like I said, you know how dedicated you gotta be, bro, for you to work a 12-hour shift and then you get up and you still read and still do a lesson, bro. Come on, man. Bro, you broke your heart. You don't give a damn, bro. You like, bro, I'ma still put this work in, bro. That is dedication. That shows the Lord, like, bro, these you know what I'm saying?
A watchman is dedicated in watching. They're dedicated. And it's not grievous, it's desirous. You know what I'm saying? When you watch it, you got to do it with desire. You can't do it grievously, man.
And that's the spirit, too. Even when you deal with a watchdog, if you really notice about a true, real watchdog, he don't go to sleep until you awake.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch for yourself all night, man. You got a camera, you watching that watchdog, that motherfucker gonna he up, he looking at. But soon as he hear movement, you up, and he rested, bro. And that's the sign. That's when we get to the kingdom, because that's when the peace gonna be. That's what the peace.
That's in Hebrew. You talk about get you to that rest.
Yeah.
But it was that movie called American Sniper. Brian Grant, one of the yeah, based on a true story. But he played the sniper in that movie. Bro, that nigga, he was on that rooftop rain. It was all type of shit. But long ass time. On himself, his eye was in that scope, bro. He had to watch over his brothers, bro. And like that's the sense. Like he was a watchman though. He couldn't go up and he was pissing on himself, bro, just to keep the fucking angle, bro. Like, damn,
Yeah, self-restraint.
Yeah.
And then once again, you're gonna have to bear shit while you watching.
Yep.
That's what that go come across. It's certain stuff that you just gonna have to bear.
But that's the perfect example. You can't let nothing take you off your, because there's so many things in the society that can take you off of your watch. Your pass. So you gotta make sure it's like this. When a nigga a running back running with the ball, it's on to you gotta
dodge shit.
Yeah, bro. Hey, here with a precept real quick.
It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent.
YAHWAHSHI, man. We ain't keeping silence until the famine of the word come. All right? We're going to keep hitting the highways and hedges in season and out of season. Morning, noon, night. You know, it be to the point where I always say, man, you be in the bed with a chick, man, your phone going on. Oh, who was them taking all the brothers putting in that work, man?
Work, bro. You
brothers upload, putting in that work,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? You did. Then you show her ass like, look, man.
Yeah, all videos, man. Our brothers is getting it in, man.
Brother, it's damn 2 o'clock in the morning, brother going live.
Get it in, man.
Around the clock, bro.
It says, and give him no rest till he established, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
We ain't gonna get a Lord no rest, man. Okay, until we get that praise, man. But first, YAHWAHSHI gotta get his, man. So guess what, man? We're gonna keep praying to the Lord, sighing and crying to the Lord, just like we did in the land of Egypt. To those prayers, get the Lord's attention, and he make a move, man. All right. So hey, man, we hope this was edifying. We're going to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHWAHSHI, YAHWAHSHI, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and safety. So like it, bro. Blessings and safety to the men, women, and children that believe on the name YAHWAHSHI, YAHWAHSHI, and truth and sincerity. Keep up hope, we almost home. Let's go. Let's go. Go. What's not here?
Yeah, man.